There's a difference between lying and propaganda, and it's worth knowing what it is. All propaganda is lying, but not all lying is propaganda. So what's the difference between the two? Here's what lying is. Think about the moments in your own life when you have lied. Most of the time, you do it because you have done something that you're ashamed of and you're hoping nobody's going to find out. When you're caught, as inevitably you are caught, you shade the truth. So someone says to you, "You're drunk." And you say, "No, I'm not. I've only had 3 beers." But actually, you had 8 beers. You're lying. That's what lying is. Propaganda is very different from that. Propaganda is not a shading of the truth. Propaganda is a complete inversion of the truth. "You're drunk," somebody tells you. "No, I'm not," you reply. "You're the one who's drunk. You've had 8 beers. It's shameful, and I'm disgusted by your drunkenness." That's what propaganda looks like. It's the mirror image of reality. It's the exact opposite of the truth, and it is always delivered with ferocious aggression. Propaganda tends to bewilder people, to confuse them when they first hear it. It's so completely and obviously untrue. What is this, you think? And yet, for that very reason, because it's so ridiculous, so absurd, propaganda tends to be effective. People assume that lies that bold have got to be true. Something about the human brain reaches that conclusion and always has. And that's why propaganda has always been a feature of society, especially now. It's why we're now swimming in propaganda. January 6th was an armed insurrection, they screamed. Russia is the real threat. The 2020 election was perfectly fair. COVID is more dangerous than opioids. No, really, it is. It's all true. We could give you countless examples of this in action, and you would recognize every one of them.